Okay, we're going to do something a little strange today. I am using screen recording software to record screen recording software. I'm using PowerSoft, a cheap program to kind of evaluate Camtasia, which is an expensive program. So here's what happened. First of all, this is a look and feel video. I'm not doing a full thorough review. I've only played with this for a couple days. But here's what happened. I was using OBS, which is the free software thing where you can add cameras and screen record. I was using this, and it's worked for me before, but this time I recorded like a 30-minute video, and I was done. It was exhausting, and I did it, and then I went and looked at the files, and it was only 7 minutes long. And then there were like 4 other files, and they were each like a minute long. So basically, it completely ruined my video. I was so angry because I kind of put a lot of emotion. I really like what I did. I was kind of exhausted, and I was like, whew, I'm done. And then it was ruined. So then I ran it again, and the same thing happened. Like, I did it again, and like, I got 15 minutes into it, and I looked over to check, which is weird because you're trying to think about what you're doing, and then you go and you look at to see if it's still running, and you realize it hasn't been running for 6 minutes. I was so angry. So I deleted OBS, got rid of that piece of blah, and then I went out and bought Camtasia because I've had it before at work, and then I'm like, screw it. I'm doing lots of videos. I'm just going to pay the freaking price and get the software. So now all I'm going to do is show you what I think of it and how it works. It works differently. It's pretty darn cool. I already made that same 30-minute video, and it was flawless. Okay, so what do you do here? First of all, let's just hit the record button. Now remember, I'm using other screen. I tried to open 2 instances to have Camtasia record Camtasia, but it would not open a second instance. So let's hit the record button. It says initializing camera, and what you get is this little window right here, and there I am. See? Hi. So it's kind of weird. You don't see yourself in the video. You get to add yourself later. It's weird. It's like you can remove yourself or add yourself later. It's not embedded in, and I'll show you that at the end. When I show you what I've recorded, I'll put it at the end of this video, okay? It's weird, but I'll do that. So anyway, you can't see yourself here. You can do whatever you want. And if you want to highlight later, say I forgot, which I did, I forgot to put a little yellow thing around my cursor. Well, you can add that in later. You don't have to add it before you start recording. You can add it in later. You can add the effects in later. You can add a little magnifying glass later. You don't have to do it while you're recording. You can add it anywhere. It's pretty cool. You can do everything after the fact, because if you forget to do something, you can do it later. Most recording software, you have to do it up front. Okay, so we've recorded that, and I'm going to hit stop. Actually, I didn't record anything. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm recording on my other one, but I'm not recording on this one. So here we go. We're going to hit record, and you get this little timer. Now I'm actually recording 2 things at the same time, which is going to be bizarre. All right, so here I am recording. Now notice that, notice I've got a lot of trash in here to get rid of. I'm just going to do empty recycle bin just to show you that. Yeah, get rid of that junk. Okay, so now I'm going to stop. How do I stop it? Where's my stopper? I've got too much going on. So normally you'd pull this over, and it's been running 27 seconds. I'm going to hit stop. Now watch what happens. It puts your video in here, right? Your video's ready to go, and you can now manipulate yourself. It's kind of weird because I'm talking right now. I expect to see myself talking, but this is my video I just took. All right, let's take a second to say, if you hit the Alt button, you can cut out. Alt will help you cut. If you let up on the Alt button, it will do bigger, okay? Now let's make myself green screened out, which I'm not centered, but that's okay. So, through tutorials, I went over here and I realized you could do visual effects. Remove a color. Remove a color. I have a little problem with lighting my background because it's so close to me that it easily casts a shadow. But you drag this onto the video. Then you come over here to this little thing and you pick this, and then you pick the most common color, and then you remove. Now that doesn't look very good. No, that doesn't look good either, but you can play around with the numbers here and really, oh, that looks pretty good. I start to fade away though. If you do it too much, you start to fade away. If you do this, green screen. Yeah, it looks kind of weird in here, doesn't it? I have a lot of spill is what it is. I have it too close to me and there's too much spill on me. It's lighting. It's a lighting problem. I'm not going to try to solve that right now. But anyway, so that's how you can add it after the fact. And now if you hit run, let's play it at the same time, which is going to be bizarre. All right, so here now this is in a mono track, so you have to come up here and go. That's opposite of what you'd think, but now it's in both ears if you do it stereo. No, now notice. First of all, let's say, oh no, I forgot to do my cursor yellow. Guess what? Cursor effects. If you take this and drag it down to your video, the entire thing will have the effect now. See? Notice I've got a lot of trash in here. See the yellow up there? I'm just going to do empty recycle bin. And you can do it after the fact. Yeah, now you can also modify the color. Like if you want it to be purple and you want it to be like, oh man, let's make that a little bit more. That's too dark, which I need to do that in some of my videos. You can make the size bigger or smaller and softness. You can change all kinds of things about your cursor. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm not going to go through all the effects because I don't even know them, but this one's kind of cool. And noise removal, that's pretty helpful if you don't want to take if you want to get rid of some crappy noise. Annotations, of course. Here's something that's useful. I've been using this a lot. If you want to blur something out, you know, if you have your username or something or your password, you can do that, and it will see how that's blurred out right there. It'll blur that out so that no one can see it, and you can still show your screen. Let's see some animations. Some of the animations are pretty cool. Watch this out. Watch this here. I'm going to get rid of the blur. Keep things simple. Tilt right. Watch this. I think I need to add it down here. Now this little bar down here is how you extend things. So it should start here. That's kind of cool. You could tilt the screen right and left. But then how do you restore it? Restore. So I wanted my screen to tilt in my video. It would look like this. That's a pretty cool effect. And you can scale down, scale to fit, smart focus. I don't know what smart focus is. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. What in the heck is smart focus? I've tried this before and it didn't make any sense. I don't know what smart focus is yet. Oops, Control Z. All right, so you can do opacity, cursor effects, voice narration. You can start a voiceover right here. That's pretty cool. Very important. Captions. All right. Trash in here to get rid of. What is that doing? Okay, there it is down there. I'm just gonna. I guess it just goes on the bottom or something. How do you modify it? All right. Sorry, this is a little bit crude, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm in. Transitions, of course, are like a fade. You would need to split. To split, it's very similar to Sony Vegas, which is what I use. You would, if you want to do a fade, you drag it in between, I think. So what's this going to do? To show you that, yeah, get rid of that junk. See how it faded out? Now I'd want to fade it back in over here. So let's see a fade out and a fade in. Yeah, get rid of that junk. That's pretty cool. All right, now annotations. Let's just drag an arrow out and see what it does. Oh, that's cool. See, if you wanted to point to something, say right freaking there. Basic, abstract. Point to your head. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to stop. All right, in the library, you can draw. It has lots of pictures. Let's clean this up. All you have to do is hit the delete button. Transition. All right, look at all these icons, buildings, apartments. You can like say, you know, if you had a house and you wanted to live in and have a small mortgage and you wanted to live near a lighthouse, you could do stupid stuff like that. Business, charts, interface. Oh man, this program is pretty cool. Media. I guess you could draw, bring in extra pictures is what that is. You could bring in a picture of your dog or something. Behaviors, I'm not real sure what that is. Behavior was added, but what does it do? Oh, I can twist the whole screen. That's nice. Edit, undo. Okay, so I went and looked it up, and what you do is you go to Annotations, which is not what I would call it, but let's just add this one right here. And for text, let's see, how do I change that text? Okay, so I'm going to say something like cool, like here is me. And then I'm going to take an arrow. What kind of arrow? Do we want basic? I'm going to draw an arrow to me. How cool is this program? If you were doing a tutorial or something, that would be really nice. I'm going to stop. Here's me. That green haze right there bugs me. So we've added, let's see, it audio effects, clip speed. I guess you can slow and speed up a clip. Anyway, that's the basics of it. Let's see what other annotations we have. Oh, that's cool. I like this. I think you can draw. You can't really draw, but you can kind of make it seem like you can draw. I was going to try to draw like a line, but I don't see that happening. You can't even grab it and turn it around. Okay, so you could do a check mark and say, yay, check. All right, I'm going to delete that, delete that, delete that. And then let's see, what is this? Control A, that's so useful. What? What in the heck is that? And outros. Looks like they have intros and outros also, which is kind of cool as a part of the program. I actually don't want to do a lot of editing in here because I'm very familiar with Vegas Studio now. Let's see what kind of outro they give us. Let's play it. Oh, I was going to show you something. That's a pretty cool outro, but I was going to show you something else, a lower thirds. I kind of like this, a lower thirds thing. So let's say we wanted something cool in the beginning of our video, right? So we're running a video here, and we want a lower thirds. And what is that? Let's drag it down here. Right here. Oh, dang it. I have a problem with that. If it's very easy to accidentally grab the wrong thing. See? See? I want to grab this. Only this. Here. If I click it here, oh man. Only you. Oh my god. It's so frustrating. Alright, you stupid thing. Here. Why does it do that? Assist. Here. No. You. I will say this is very painful. How do I control you, not the other thing? Okay, so I'll get it where I want it. And then I'll bring this screen in behind it. And then let's hit play. Empty recycle bin, just to show you that. Yeah, get rid of that junk. Okay, it doesn't look very good there because of that whiteness. Now so let's add it down here. And hit play. Now I'm going to stop. That looks pretty cool. Now how do I edit it? Your name here. Okay. Coding is for you. Welcome to the club. Okay, let's take a look at it. Run. Now I'm going to stop. That looks pretty awesome. Where's my stopper? Okay. And you get control over each individual thing here too. Let's get rid of that and look at a different one. Which one? I don't know. Let's look at this. Man, that's huge. Let's just run it. Where is it? I don't see it down here. One thing I don't like is how weird these things look. I'm going to come... Oh, it's putting them way at the top. I didn't realize that. All right, I'm going to remove all empty tracks, and that will make things easier. There's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Remove all empty tracks. See, I'm kind of just doing things here and as intuitively as possible. Now I'm just going to come up here and type in is for you. All right, that's good enough. Now let's come over here and play it and take a look. How do I stop it? Where's my stopper? That looks pretty good. I can see why they'd want it bigger though. Here. Why is it so huge up here and so small down here? How do I stop it? Where's my stopper? Okay, guys, that's my video. This was just a run through. This is like, what the heck is this program? Definitely not a great tutorial. I'm going to make more of these if you're interested. Thanks for watching. At the same time, which is going to be bizarre. All right, so here I am recording. Now notice that notice I've got a lot of trash in here to get rid of. I'm just going to do empty recycle bin just to show you that. Yeah, get rid of that junk. Okay, so now I'm going to stop. How do I stop it? Where's my stopper? I've got too much going on. So normally you'd pull this over and it's been running 27 seconds.